Tonight, breaking news, President Trump igniting a trade war, the Dow dropping more than 1,300 points in 2 days, and what this now means for Americans and the prices you pay. Also tonight, we're tracking a massive storm, snow, 3 confirmed tornadoes, now set to hit the East Coast next, D.C. up through Philadelphia and New York. And Dolly Parton tonight on her personal loss. First tonight, President Trump sent to deliver his first address to Congress and the American people since returning to the White House just a short time from now in prime time, and will carry it live on ABC at 9 p.m. He's expected to explain his new tariffs against Canada, Mexico, and China. The countries responding with their own action. From Target to Best Buy tonight, the stores in the U.S. preparing American customers now for higher prices, from groceries to clothing to cars. Also tonight, we're tracking that massive winter storm sweeping across the U.S. 100 million Americans on alert for high winds and snow. There are several confirmed tornadoes tonight and tornado alerts as we come on. The system set to hit Washington, Philadelphia, New York to Boston. Lee Goldberg has the forecast. Tonight, President Trump halting military aid to Ukraine following that explosive meeting with President Zelensky in the Oval Office. Zelensky tonight saying he's ready to negotiate a peace deal with Russia, and he's now offering praise for President Trump. Tonight, 30 officers facing charges for allegedly staging so-called gladiator fights between juvenile detainees. Tonight, the stunning video here. Prosecutors accusing them of organizing fights involving 143 teenagers. Tonight, our team on the scene during an immigration raid in Virginia. Rachel Scott with the Homeland Security Secretary. The woman attacked by an alligator while she was kayaking. There's news tonight in the death of Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman and his wife, what authorities are now saying. Dolly Parton tonight on the death of her husband of 60 years, Carl Dean. What Dolly is saying and what she told our Robin Roberts about her husband. And the baby eagles have landed. Tonight, the devoted followers cheering as they watched.
From ABC News, this is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir. Reporting tonight from our nation's capital.
Good evening tonight from Washington, where a short time from now, President Trump will speak to a joint session of Congress and to the American people. His first primetime address since returning to the White House. Will carry it live right here on ABC at 9 p.m. Eastern. As he walks into that House chamber tonight, he'll be explaining his new tariffs in front of the American people that have now ignited a trade war tonight and have sent the stock market tumbling. Those tariffs kicked in at midnight last night. New 25% tariffs on all goods coming into the United States from Mexico and Canada, and an additional 10% tariff on goods from China. The Dow plunging 670 points today, dropping more than 1,300 points in 2 days now, wiping out the gains the market had seen since the inauguration. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tonight vowing Canada will not back down, saying we did not want this, and addressing the American people directly, saying your government is doing this to you. Trudeau now imposing retaliatory tariffs on American goods entering Canada. Mexico's President Sheinbaum saying Mexico will impose retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods coming into Mexico starting Sunday. And tonight, China calling Trump's actions bullying behavior, also retaliating with an additional 10 to 15% tariff on American goods coming into China. Tonight, from Target to Best Buy, the stores here in the U.S. already warning Americans that prices will go up on everything from groceries to clothing to cars. ABC's chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce leading us off from the White House.
Tonight, as the president prepares to address the nation, the Dow plunging for the second day in a row, now down 1,300 points in 2 days, as Trump's new tariffs ignite a trade war. The president imposing a sweeping new 25% tax on all goods coming into the U.S. from Mexico and Canada, America's largest trading partners. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau quick to respond.
I want to speak first directly to the American people. We don't want this. We want to work with you as a friend and ally. And we don't want to see you hurt either. But your government has chosen to do this to you. As of this morning, markets are down, and inflation is set to rise dramatically all across your country. Your government has chosen to put American jobs at risk.
Economists warn that with these tariffs, it's the American businesses who will pay for the products coming into the country and pass those costs on to American consumers. By one estimate, the average household will spend up to $2,000 more a year on everything from produce to clothes to electronics. Today, Target's CEO warning Americans could see prices rise almost immediately on fruits and vegetables imported from Mexico.
No, those are categories where we'll try to protect pricing, but the consumer will likely see price increases over the next couple of days.
American farmers could soon be feeling the pain too. Canada now responding with plans for their own 25% tariff against $155 billion worth of American goods.
Canadians are reasonable, and we are polite, but we will not back down from a fight. Not when our country and the well-being of everyone in it is at stake.
Around the country, the anxiety among small business owners palpable. In Chicago, Marco Rodriguez owns a chain of candy stores that have been in his family for over 30 years.
Scary. I mean, it's a scary time in our business. Everything you see around us is either imported by ourselves or we bought by ourselves and made in Mexico.
Trump has also imposed an additional 10% tariff on products from China. Heidi Skelton says that will drive up prices at her clothing store in Westwood, New Jersey.
I'm paying rent, employees, paying for the clothing, so I will have no other option really but to pass some of the charges onto my customers.
China now retaliating with an additional 10 to 15% tariffs on some U.S. goods, including chicken, wheat, soybeans, and beef, and calling Trump's actions bullying behavior. Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum saying she will announce retaliation.